You know, I think we all have hopes and dreams our entire life. And we plan and we scheme. Sometimes we spend money. And then we fail. And we're frustrated. And that seems to happen time after time after time after time. All during our life. And then we get to the point in our lives that we just want to give up. We just want to say, well, to hell with it. Says, I'm never going to do nothing. I'm never going to be nothing. I'm never going to achieve anything. So why waste my time with it? And then I got to thinking, well, you waste your time with it because you've got time to waste with it. And even though you know in your heart and soul that you're never going to achieve anything, but it's always going to end up being a frustration and a failure, and then you're going to find something else to kind of fantasize about and dream about and go after that one, and it's going to do the same thing, and you know it's just going to keep it up. I mean, it's never going to stop. You're always going to be like that prospector out in the desert looking for gold. I don't think they ever really think they're going to find any gold. And most of them never did. Some of them did, but most of them didn't. But then, you know, it's something, if you give up on your dreams, if you give up on your fantasies, no matter how ridiculous some of them really are, well, I don't know, you take a look at the homeless population. These are folks that have done just that. They give up on their dreams, they give up on their fantasies, and they don't do nothing anymore. They give up on their life, is what they do. And they're out homeless in the streets, and they're eating celery out of garbage cans, and then they just fade away. I mean, they just, you know, I think for myself, and I'm 78 years old, so there ain't too many fantasies or too many dreams left. And I know any ones that I have and I pursue, they're going to fail, and I'm going to be frustrated. I know that. But also, I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on myself. I don't want to give up on my life. I mean, there's a lot of people that give up on me before I ever got started. You know, a lot of times in life you get the door slammed in your face. But if you give up, if you give it up, then you give up your life, you know. Well, we can't let that happen. I don't want to be no homeless person. I don't want to be somebody like that. I don't want to have a lifetime of hopes and dreams just to give up. No, we can't give up. So we never make it. So what? It's not in the works for all of us to make it. But it's in the works for all of us to try. Because that's what life is. So never, 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 never give up on your hopes and dreams. You embrace the failure. You embrace the frustration. You embrace the pain. And just move on to the next one. Because that's what our life is. And we were put here to live that life. So by golly, let's live it.